Hello everyone, it's Emily and welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. Today we are doing this Simplified Craftsman. That is what I have called it. I don't know if it's actually a Craftsman build. I think Craftsman style homes are usually just a little bit bigger than this because this is only a 3-bedroom home. But I don't know, it seemed to fit the style of Craftsman, but I put the little Simplified in there because it's not a super... It is a fairly simple house, or at least compared with some of the other builds I've done, because especially with the windows, you'll see that they are kind of minimal, especially in the front. Like, there's just a single big one in that cutout near the patio, and same with this little... It's not really a dormer, I don't know what to call it, but it's just like that piece that I just put in right now. I just put a single window on there, and I don't know if you can really count it as a Craftsman, but that's what I've decided to call it because I feel like that was the style that suited it the most, and that's how I name my builds because I'm incredibly uncreative. Actually, I'm a fairly creative person. I would say I'm a fairly creative person, but when it comes to naming builds, that is hard, guys. Like, I don't know how many of you guys build, but it is hard to name builds. So yeah, I don't know, also I wanted to apologize because I got this out late, and I feel like I've done that again recently, but I can't remember when that was. Anyway, I feel really bad about getting this out late. I know I didn't actually, say on here, I'm going to upload every other day, and that's for sure set in stone, all that, but, that was my thing, and I kept that up for, a week. And I'm really disappointed that I didn't keep it up longer. I'm very disappointed in myself about this. But, hopefully I will be getting it up soon. It's 8:30 right now as I'm recording this, and probably won't be up for, another hour, so it's, not only am I getting it up a day late, it's also, really late in the day. So, yeah, I don't know, it's just, I'm frustrated with the fact that it's taken me so long to get it up, and I'm really going to try to get builds up more frequently. For example, as soon as I'm done doing the voiceover for this, while this is all uploading to YouTube and all that fun stuff, I am actually going to record a new video for tomorrow, because on Friday it is my birthday, guys. I'm really excited about this, but because it is my birthday, I would like to spend it with my real life friends, because as much as I love you guys, I just want to spend it with my real life friends. So I will be getting up probably a CAS video tomorrow. I haven't quite decided what the CAS is going to be. It's either going to be my sim self, or my self-sim, or whatever you want to say, which it very well might be. I think that would be fitting because it is right before my birthday, which I know I keep saying, but guys, I don't know, I'm just excited. I mean, I feel like most people are excited for their birthdays. If they're not, then it's usually for a rather sad reason. If you don't enjoy your birthday, let me just give a shout out to you, because I love you and I think you're wonderful, and whatever it is that you don't enjoy your birthday, I hope that if it's a person, then that person is miserable on your birthday as well, because that's a stupid reason to not enjoy your birthday. Not that your feelings are stupid, but I just feel like people who ruin other people's birthdays for them are stupid. And yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. I'm sorry. I get really frustrated when people don't enjoy their birthdays, because I feel like everyone should have the opportunity to enjoy their birthday. If they don't, then it's usually for some sad reason, or at least in my experience, it's usually been for some sad reason, and that makes me sad. So I hope you enjoy your birthday. That's all. But yeah, back to the build. Like I said, the windows are pretty simple. I really like the blue with all of the dark wood. Basically with this build, I was going to build this kind of French country type cottage thing, and I was looking up French cottages, and this popped up, this picture that I based this house off of, and I'm not entirely sure why that popped up because it doesn't look very French to me, which is why I didn't go with that for the name. Doesn't look very French at all. Maybe it is French. If you're from France, I don't think I have anyone who watches my videos who's from France, but if you do, if you're from France, does this look anything like the houses in France? I doubt it. I don't know. I can see this being like a house at a vineyard or something. That is pretty much the only thing that I could see it happening, but I don't know. I did the landscaping before I did any of the interior this time. I'm not entirely, I don't know. I just felt like doing the landscaping, and I really like the landscaping on this. I like all of the blues and purples. I think it's really cute. It's very simple, very manicured, but I think it looks nice. Also, I've discovered that like there are like 5 different variations of beech trees in the catalog, and I find if you're going to do different types of trees, it's easiest to do different types of beech trees because they all go together because they've got like the same color wood and leaves and stuff. It just makes your life easier. So yeah, that's me doing that, and we're actually, you can see I kind of cut that out really fast, and you probably just heard that, but that's because, oh my gosh, do you guys remember Sophie? I hope you remember Sophie. She's my bestie. But Sophie just sent me a picture of her puppy because she's getting a puppy and the puppy is so small. Oh my gosh, I'm freaking out. Yeah, the puppy's very, very small. She fits in like both of her hands. It's so cute. But yeah, sorry, I just needed to freak out about the puppy because, guys, puppy! But yeah, you can see I cut out me putting in most of the inside floor plan, or like starting to do the inside floor plan. It's almost a completely open floor plan. I remembered the bin! Guys, I remembered the bin, and I remembered the mailbox, and I didn't even have to go put it in like ages later. I remembered it as I was doing the build, and you guys should all be very proud of me. Sorry, I was very proud of myself. But yeah, I just building, I cut out me doing the floor plan because this build was kind of long to begin with, and I actually sped it up more than I usually speed up my speed builds. I don't know, I didn't do it too much, so it shouldn't impact it a lot. I'm sorry if this is like too fast and you're going crazy. But like it would have been half an hour long if I hadn't sped it up. And as much as I love this, I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to listen to me ramble for half an hour. Unless it's like, I don't know why, but I feel like 2-parters, it's easier to do it that way. I don't know what I was doing there. I did this over the course of a couple days, so that was probably me like doing it on a different day. I don't know. So I started out with this kind of red accent wall that matched with the rug. I thought about it, and then I changed all those wood colors, and then suddenly I was just like, oh god, this looks like Christmas. And I didn't want it to look like Christmas because, I don't know, I just didn't want it to look Christmassy. I don't know. I don't have to explain myself to you. But yeah, it looked a little too Christmassy, especially because I wanted to do like a mirrored accent wall in the kitchen that matched the accent wall in the dining area, just because I thought that looked nice. That was just me playing around with camera angles to see what it looked like. But yeah, and that's the color I end up going with. I think I get rid of it. Yeah, get rid of it for a minute. But I end up going back to it, and I really like it. I think it's a very nice color. It's this very pretty blue that I don't know if I've ever used before. I've probably used it before. It's probably not like a new thing. But yeah, I hadn't used it in recent memory. We'll go with that. And so, yeah, yeah, just putting together the kitchen. But you should have seen my many, many attempts to try and do the floor plan of this house before. It was a mess, and I'm so glad I cut it out because honestly, me trying to do a voiceover for that would have been absolute hell. Yeah, pretty much it. Oh, let's see, what's exciting in my life besides my birthday? I'm going to prom on Saturday. That's gonna be fun. I might be ordering a dress tonight for that. We'll see how that turns out. I have another dress, but there's kind of a dress I want to get, and I could wear it to prom, so I might still order it. Shh, it's a secret. But yeah, you can see I changed that rug color, the rug color to the more bluey one when I changed the walls, and yeah, I put in a couple little yellow accents all over the place. I don't know, I think blue and yellow, especially like these shades, that like almost turquoise shade of blue and then the really bright yellow, I just think they look really nice together. So yeah, we ended up doing that and putting in a couple pendant lights. I do quite a bit of lighting besides just my usual subtle saucers in this one, which you should all be proud of me for, because goodness knows that is a struggle for me. I just want to use the subtle saucers all the time, because they're amazing. They're amazing lights, and they're like normal looking lights. If we had ceiling fans, actually, I don't know about you guys, but I like ceiling fans in almost every room in my house. Like, that's just what we have, like in the front room and then in all of the bedrooms, and I think that would be, I think it would be nice to have lights that were ceiling fans. Yeah, at The Sims. Get on it. Actually, that reminds me, guys, we're finally getting an end to this news drought that has been going on for like the past 2 months. Did you guys hear? Because on the 18th, we are apparently getting announcements about like a bunch of the new stuff that's coming in The Sims in the future, and I don't know. Yes, that's the best way I can describe it. There's probably an official announcement somewhere on the interwebs. I could go find it. Because that's basically been my entire Twitter and Tumblr for the past couple of days. I don't know if I've tweeted anything about it or reblogged anything about it. Actually, come to think of it, I haven't been very active on my Tumblr lately. Like, not since a little bit before I started making YouTube videos, which is kind of funny because like every single video I'm like, oh, you guys should go follow my Tumblr, and you should, but like also, you should also motivate me to post on there, because I don't know, I used to post like gameplay pics, but now I do this. Maybe I will go back to posting gameplay pics, because I still haven't figured out how to do live videos that don't lag like mad, and lagging drives me nuts. So I don't know, maybe I will. I probably won't do Juliet's story. Well, if you guys don't know who Juliet was or is, I'm working on an LP. I posted the first episode, but there was just too much lag, and so I've put it off until I can get the standard up to a little bit better quality. But anyway, I probably won't post her story on there, but I will post something. I had a story planned before I decided to make my YouTube channel, so maybe I'll go back to that. Would you guys enjoy that? Would you guys enjoy reading my stories if they weren't in YouTube format? Would you read them in my voice? That would be interesting. I don't know. Comment down below. That would be fun. Oh, maybe I didn't put those speakers in. I thought about putting those speakers in, but I put speakers in almost every single one of my houses, and I will tell you why. It is because at my house, we almost always have music going. Like, that is an almost constant thing in my house. We have a Bluetooth speaker downstairs that's really, really loud, so we always have someone playing music, and then I have a Bluetooth speaker that is just mine. My parents have one, and my brother has one. The only person who doesn't have one is my sister, but she has like a radio that she uses. I don't know what it is, but something about my family, like, we always love background music. Every single one of us just likes to have that music in the background, and it's kind of funny because if there isn't music, one of us will generally turn it on, just because, I mean, this is at least the case for me. I really like having that little bit of sound in the background. Complete silence makes me feel really awkward, and I should work on that. Like, sometimes silence is good, and sometimes I enjoy silence. Sometimes silence is nice, but if it's just like complete silence most of the time, it makes me feel awkward, and so I like to have some sort of music going on in the background. Anyway, random facts about Emily. No, speaking of Sims news, because I was talking about this just a second ago with like the news drought, which, by the way, guys, I'm really excited about that, because it means we're going to get information maybe on like new expansion packs or stuff packs or game packs, and honestly, I just want something with beds. Give me beds and I will be happy. And then if you give me pets too, I would love pets. I really hope they're working on developing a pets expansion pack, because guys, I want pets. Like, I didn't ever play The Sims 3, but I watched people play The Sims 3 all the time, and I want to, like, have a family that breeds puppies, and then, like, they just, like, have all of their friends adopt puppies. I want puppies in The Sims. Guys, can you imagine, like, the Clayified Sims 4 puppies? Those would be so cute. Also, I thought about doing curtains in this house. Didn't happen. No curtains. I can't do it. I'm shaking my head very violently right now. You can't tell, but I am. Also, I put, like, a couple little activities in the study area, which I quite like. Do I leave that rug? I can't remember if I leave that rug. I think I do. But yeah, I put quite a few, like, activities in this, just because I felt like this type of house, it does feel very much like the sort of house that I have lived in the past and that I'm living in now, just like the style and the way it's laid out. And so I would like to, I kind of wanted to emulate that idea. And in my last house, and the last house I lived in, which I haven't actually lived in for like 7 years, but I still remember it really clearly, because it was the first house I lived in, like the first house I lived in that we had bought and that I had long-lasting memories of. But one of the things in that house was that it had its own, like, study area, and I remember we had our computer in there, obviously, but I'm pretty sure we also had, like, our piano in there, and we had bookshelves in there, and I don't know, it was always a rather quiet room, but it was always a very warm feeling room. Does that make sense? Like, it was a very warm room, which I tried to emulate with this and with that study downstairs. And in the meantime, while I've been going on about this study, we've actually moved on to the upstairs. And this is the master bedroom going together. Again, trying to get that very warm and homey feel. That was my general idea with this house, is I just really wanted that idea. I kind of wish I'd put those yellow curtains above this bed now, but I did use that sunflower picture. I love that sunflower picture. I used it non-stop when I first get together. Like, seriously, guys, it was obnoxious how much I used it. But it's so pretty, and I haven't used it in a house in ages. And it's a very nice, because it's got, like, the very modern style where it's got the 3 panels that form a picture, but also it looks like a classic oil painting, and I really like that. But yeah, and then I put this steamer trunk at the base of the bed. Also, there's been so much background noise in this video. I really hope you guys can't hear that much. But I'm sorry if you can. It's a thing that happens, and like I said, I'm probably going to be ordering a dress from Amazon, but in that order, I will probably also be ordering my mic, which I said I was going to do ages ago, and I'm finally doing it, and yeah. So my mic will be ordered sometime in the next couple of days, and I put these in. I get rid of them later because I realized, oh, I was going to do a little, like, vanity area. Also, I put the toilet in a separate room, but then I put a glass door in, which I guess kind of negates the effect of having the toilet in its own separate room, but I liked the idea of it, and I thought it used the space better than feeling like you had to walk down a hallway to get to the toilet. And we're stopped for a minute. That wasn't too long. But anyway, I feel like I've been trying to say this for like 5 minutes, but basically, the whole news thing. Speaking of news with The Sims and things I'm interested in, Deligracy posted the final part of the Twins LP today, and I'm not okay. You might have seen it on Twitter if you're following me on Twitter. If you're not following me on Twitter, there's a link in the description. You should go follow me. I need to be more active. I've, like, been trying to be more active on Twitter lately because I enjoy Twitter quite a lot. For a long time, I just didn't use it at all because I thought it was ridiculous, and then I started using it, and then I made a separate Twitter for when I made my YouTube channel, and it's kind of developed from there, and I really like Twitter now. But yeah. Moral of the story, y'all should follow me on Twitter. But anyway, so Deligracy posted the final part of the Twins LP today, and I'm really not okay because, like, on one hand, it was amazing, and I loved the way she finished it, and I kind of liked, well, actually, no, I'm not going to say that. If you haven't watched her LP, go watch her LP. The Twins LP, it's 59 episodes, which I sent a screenshot of that to my friend. I was like, look, it's the final episode, and she was like, she ended on episode 59. Why didn't she end it on episode 60? And I was like, I don't know. Deligracy does what Deligracy wants to do. She's Deligracy. It works. But, like, anyway, there's 59 episodes. It's 100% worth it. It's one of the best LPs ever. I think, I don't know. I haven't actually watched that many LPs. Because for a while I mostly just watched speed builds, and then I've been watching more LPs lately, but I watch so many TV shows and it gets confusing. But anyway, she posted the last part of the Twins LP today. I'm not okay. You guys should watch it, and then we can talk about it, and yeah, but anyway, I was saying this. On one hand, I'm so sad it's over, but on the other hand, I love how she finished it, and I totally cried at the end because I was so happy that the characters finally got some semblance of a happy ending, and I was just, I was seeing all of the characters get these things that I know they had wanted for the entire LP, or I don't know, and then she did like this slideshow at the end showing basically the entire LP from the start to the finish, just in screenshots, and I was just like crying over it because I don't know, there was so much character development. Like, with LPs, like, I feel like they're often passed off as being this more, like, kind of almost childish thing. Like, oh, you're watching someone play The Sims or play Minecraft or play whatever game it is on YouTube. That's kind of lame, but especially with The Sims, there's such a great element of storytelling in good LPs, and I love it. I love it because it's like watching a TV show, but the person making the TV show is getting input from the viewers, and it's so cool. LPs are cool, man. But yeah, so I was like, I should put an activity of some sort in this room because I wanted them to be small rooms so they could theoretically be children's rooms, but I also wanted them to be easily be teenagers' rooms too. And I was like, hey, the guy will be a painter. That's what I'm gonna do. And I don't know where I got that, but then as I was doing it, I started thinking of Julian from The Dark Artifices, which is it? Yeah, it is The Dark Artifices. Which, by the way, guys, I love Cassandra Clare's books, like The Mortal Instruments. I've talked about Shadowhunters before on here. I love it all. So yeah, it's like 9 books. So it's kind of getting yourself into a big black hole of reading, but they're so great. But anyway, with that room, I was just thinking of Julian from The Dark Artifices and how he's a painter, and so I kind of had that idea when I was putting all of the painting stuff in, and I used pink paint in the girls' room because, honestly, I never use pink paint in the rooms. I never do, especially lately because I've been like, oh, I want the bedrooms to be more gender neutral, blah, da, 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 da. But this time I was like, you know what? I really want a pink room. So that's what's going to happen. And that's what happened. There's not really much else to say. And we're just going to put some terrain paint in here. We really aren't too far from the end. I kept the backyard really simple. I don't know. I probably could have put, like, if I had perfect patio stuff, which I'm getting soon. It's going to happen. I'm getting lots of things soon because it's my birthday, so I'm getting birthday money and all that fun stuff. But yeah, I'm probably getting perfect patio stuff soon. If I had that, I could easily put a hot tub in the backyard, but really I wanted to keep this all pretty simple. It is, I don't know, I wanted it to be a very simple yet very homey home, or homey house, I guess. And so yeah, that's what I did, and it's pretty cool. I'm really proud of this house. I hope you guys like it. And yeah, anyway, if you would like to download this house, it is on the Sims 4 gallery under my OriginId SimSprite. I also use the hashtag SimSprite, so you can do that. The name of it is Simplified Craftsman, so you can search that probably. It'll probably show up. I don't know. And then if you would like to just add it to your gallery so it's there next time you open the game, there's a link in my description down below, so you can just click on that little link. It's a bit.ly link, so it'll be shortened, but it is there, I promise. So yeah, you can download it there. Like I said earlier, you should follow me on Twitter and follow me on Tumblr because I'm super cool. I'm actually not, guys. I'm not cool. I'm not a cool person. But yeah, you should follow me on there because they're just fun. They're just fun things to be on. And I'm trying to be more active on Twitter, and I would love if you guys would all interact with me and we can gush about stuff. And yeah, I'm trying to reread all of Harry Potter in like 2 weeks, so wish me luck on that. That should be interesting. But yeah, basically, that's it. We're pretty much done with this build. So anyway, I just wanted to thank you guys all so much for watching. I hope you are having an absolutely wonderful day wherever you are, and I will see you all next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys!